So there is a little bit of news. No, like Pac-12, like it's expanding. There's no announcement on that yet. By the way, again, June 30th, that's like that cutoff date if San Diego State wants to go to Pac-12 for 2024, 2025. So they want to get this, they want this TV deal done so that they can get into the Pac-12. Because once the TV deal is done, I would expect San Diego State to be invited to join the Pac-12. Why not, right? Southern California, the sports teams right now are doing really good. Basketball, right? Obviously, the new stadium at Snapdragon and all that, right? Softball with their success that they've had, like it seems like a no-brainer for the Pac-12 to bring San Diego State in, especially with UCLA, USC, the Southern California presence leaving. But the news today, Pac-12 members have finalized an agreement on the grant of rights. This, what it means for the TV deal. This, I think, had to happen before the TV deal. So now they can move to the TV deal. Now, the grant of rights isn't going to be officially signed until after the TV deal. But they like verbally agreed on this. And the frameworks, they've been working on it for a good amount of time. So now I think the full attention should go to the TV deal. I believe that's where we're at in this process. So we'll see if they get some games on ESPN, like the late night games. Maybe ESPN doesn't want to lose that, like Pac-12 After Dark, or they get CBS or NBC or wherever. They're probably going to want big games on cable, one of those big networks, right? But I wouldn't be surprised to see some of these games be on Apple TV Plus or wherever, Amazon, wherever, some type of streaming service. Because it doesn't look like there's a whole lot of interest from these big networks to carry all of the Pac-12 games for football. And we know football drives everything, right? So maybe it's like a split thing, kind of like the NWSL, National Women's Soccer League, with the Wave. They played on CBS Sports against Gotham last weekend, and their next match, it's on Paramount Plus, right? The big matches, they played against Washington Spirit at Washington earlier this year. That was on big CBS. But most of their games, Paramount Plus. So maybe they do something like that where the big games, they're there, and then they can advertise, hey, this game's on Paramount Plus, this game's on Apple TV Plus, these games, come subscribe to this platform. Maybe that's what the Pac-12 ends up doing. But we'll see. So again, June 30th, that's a big date. But probably before that, because I don't see an agreement happening on June 30th, right? You probably want to get things hammered out before then. You don't want to do it at the last minute. So I think this is progress, getting the grant of rights out of the way. I think that's good because now it seems like they can really try to hammer out this TV deal before June 30th if they want San Diego State in the Pac-12 for the 2024-2025 year. And that's what San Diego State does. It wouldn't be ideal for them to agree after June 30th and have to stick around in this conference for 23-24, 24-25, and then go. That's a long time. Recruiting, all that. Like, that's a long time. So they don't want that.